Welcome to B.A.U.S E Talk Radio, and this is your host, Elena Banks, and I'm joined today by the lovely Christina Johnson.
Hi.
How you doing? Ain't she gorgeous?
Thank you, honey.
It's so good. I love the braids.
Thank you.
Keep switching it up.
I do. I get bored easily with
What's
the
your
hair.
sign?
Taurus. And we're usually
Taurus.
conservative. I'm not. So.
No, I know a lot of Tauruses, and
But
I'm
do you
conservative.
think that?
I would
I'm
think
not.
you was a Virgo.
Really?
I'm a Virgo, and I get bored
Well-
with clothes, hair, men, cars. All of that in that order.
Yes.
So, but it looks good.
Thank
I
you.
always love to see. I'm like, okay, let me see what she peep. And then when I see you out, you're always so classy.
Thank you.
And you keep it so smooth and
Thank
so
you.
sexy. And I love that. Okay.
Oh, thank you, honey.
So, thank you for coming on to the show. I know I'm so excited. I give people bios and I be reading and I get so amped. I get so excited.
Yeah.
So, I was just rushing through the early segment. But now that you're here, I'm going to go ahead and kind of get into this show. It's a lot we got to cover. So, it's a lot of things going on with Miss Johnston that I know y'all don't know about, okay? Alright, so if you don't know, this is a young lady from Atlanta, Exes. So tell, first of all, how did you enjoy doing it?
I loved it because I was able to be 100% myself.
And you know that is very rare.
Yes, it is. For some of us, it is rare, but I turned down maybe 8 other opportunities over the years since my daughter first did my Super Sweet 16 because I didn't feel like it would be something that would be for the betterment of my family or the people watching. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I just feel like I have 2 daughters and everyone else's daughters are my daughters, and I wanted to represent us in a positive light. So it had to be a platform.
You did. People always ask me that same question, and I think it's very few female reality personalities that are able to go into their world and be who they are.
Yeah.
Because it's easier to go into that being who you are, because when those cameras stop, you can just continue your life.
Yeah.
So therefore, you don't have to continue a made-up story through social media when you out.
Absolutely.
It's just less stressful, and it's so much easier just to be you. And it's the reason why they want you, just for being you. And I think a lot of people kind of turn up and don't realize they got to keep that turn up.
Yeah, you got to.
And it's hard to maintain.
Because
that.
people believe that what you portray is you, and it's called reality. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So if it's your reality, then cool. But if it's not, I wouldn't suggest it. You know what I mean? So I just kind of went for Christina Johnson. I do her better than anybody. You know what I mean?
That's the same thing I said. But you did a great. You was very genuine.
Thank you.
You gave great. You made your mama proud.
Oh, good.
You made your mama proud. So I was like, okay. But and it's so funny because some people don't do that when they get on them. They get them frames rolling, and it's a whole nother situation.
And it's hard sometimes too, because you have to understand that you have producers and other people in your ear that's kind of telling you one thing, and then depending upon that was cute. Depending upon what's going on with the other cast members, that's what makes it difficult. So we had great producers on the show, and it was good. It was great to work with, and I love the girl.
When I tell you that one right there,
Tamika is so funny. Like, people don't know she comedian funny.
She is hilarious. I've been knowing
is.
Tamika for a long time, and we hang out, we talk, we just did some crazy stuff here a few days ago. But when I tell you, people always don't understand the craziness that girl. It's a funny crazy. It's funny. It doesn't make no sense. Like, she's the type of person who, if you in the house and you having a house party, that thing right there is
she get it lit.
She gonna get it lit.
She lit. Tamika is bomb. Like, I really loved her from the first moment I met her. She's genuine. She's super funny. And people don't know that about her. And she's caught a lot of slack over the years because of a lot of things that
personal stuff.
that were posted on blog.
And at the end of the day, a lot of personal stuff, you have to deal with people and emotions set personal to the side.
Absolutely.
So when you're dealing with people, family and their personal, it's different. So therefore, it ain't always cracked up what it seemed to be. When I tell you that is a nut.
Yeah, she's awesome.
She is.
To know her is to love her. That's what I say. When you get to really know Tamika, you love her. And I always used to say, I have to love you, through all. She's had a lot of pain. She's been through a lot. She's suffered a lot of loss. So I just was like, I'm going to love you through it. Because I love her. I adore all the girls, actually.
Yeah, the cast was a great cast. Yeah. When I heard about the show, I was just like, and it was so funny because when somebody was telling me about the show, and I was like, Christina, she's gonna do it, because it was so
I
funny.
know,
I was
right?
like, she's really gonna do it, because I've just seen you and I've been around you, but I never met you. And your personality, I was like, she's not finna do reality TV.
I know, right?
And I said, oh, this got to be, must be the right situation.
It was the perfect fit for me. It really was.
It was.
Yeah.
So, and then Hollywood Exes, I like that show too. I like that one as well. Drea's my girl.
Drea, so her, like, she lights up a room. She's like Tori to me. Like, she walks in the room and it's just energy. Energy.
When I tell you, I love her. When she came up here, when I tell you that was the fastest 2 hours, because we had the most fun.
Yeah, she is bomb.
But we always get together outside of here with the kids and stuff. And when I tell you, don't let no music come on. That's all that's
okay, Drea kills it.
Do not let the music come on, because when that music come on,
yes,
honey,
it is. Honey, I need to go take some lessons with her.
That body,
yes,
that body is amazing. And I also want to say, I've been watching Monyetta. Yes. She has just taken it and just took off. Like, she's just taken off. She's so gorgeous and so humble, and she really is. Like, she's just staying like on point, and it's just like, I don't know what the girl gonna do next.
I know, right?
Like,
but her heart is so good. Like, it's beautiful when you see people that are beautiful on the inside out. You know, from the inside out. A lot of times, you know how it is. You meet somebody, they're attractive, they open their mouth, you're like, oh God.
You're already know what she said.
I ruined it all.
Yeah.
But Mo is so sweet, and then she's beautiful. So, you know, like, it was a blessing to be able to work with those girls.
Yeah, she is. I've been around her a few times. When I tell you, it's just fun, laughter, the energy. And she did big on energy. Like, yes, honey, she does.
She will get
it was me, her, and Drea out.
Yeah, man.
Honey, I don't know if they wanted us to come back.
Yeah,
we had a ball. Yeah. When I said we had a ball, it was around this time last year.
Yeah.
But she's staying busy. She's the type of people who you're curious to see what they're doing next.
Yeah.
Because you know they're not going nowhere. They're going to continue to get better and better.
Absolutely.
With their business. So I'm always in tune with her, knowing that she's hustling and she's working on something. You know, just have those type of people who ain't gonna stop.
Right.
You know, some people get content and settle, and she's one of the ones who I don't think is gonna ever be content,
which is a beautiful
and settle.
Thing.
Which is, you know what I'm saying? So I can kind of see what, you know, she's a great person. Yeah. I truly love her.
She's awesome.
And let's get into this life coach. I love the name BFLY Coaching.
Yes.
How did you come up with BFLY?
Well, it's an acronym for Be Free to Love Yourself. It's so important for women to love themselves. And coming from an abusive background, it's, for me, I didn't. Growing up, I didn't love myself. I didn't think I was attractive. And so it's like my mission to help women to really forgive themselves, love themselves. Because when you start with the core of you, everything else in your life, whether it's career, relationship, everything falls into place. But all of it starts with you.
Yes.
Yeah. So that's what it's about. I do this amazing event. Actually, yesterday was like the 1-year anniversary for it.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you. It's called Amazing Me, Amazing Life. I'm doing another one in the spring. And I do a retreat where women come spend the night with me. I have amazing speakers, wonderful chefs. Just everything is really, really laid out for the women. And we really get into the raw ugliness, you know, of our past.
That's kind of intense,
it is, but it's also fun. We have a lot, like someone's there pampering the women. It's a really, really cool event.
And it's overnight.
Overnight.
And you do this every year, every 6 months?
Yeah. Well, every year, once a year. So I moved this one from October to the spring. So I'm about to do another one in the spring.
Okay, that's wonderful. You gotta make sure you send me that information.
I will. You gotta come. It's really, really good. It's fun.
Yes.
Yeah. My cast members came. It was really good. I had some beautiful people show up to support.
Because you never know what's going on. I like to go to stuff like that because a lot of people that you be around every day, you just don't know.
Yeah.
You know what that person may have on the inside, what that person have went through, or what they're going through.
Yes.
It's a difference in what you went through, but it's a lot of people that still go through that stuff. And they try and put that facade on and don't want nobody to know.
I know.
And those are the type of events where when you're comfortable with the people that's around you, it's easier for you to open up.
Yeah, we do.
And I know I'm bad about that too. If I'm around some people that I trust, I tend to open up a little more opposed to being me sitting in the back in the cut watching, trying to get a feel. Then I open up.
Yes.
That's just me. So
we really had it. I mean, my favorite part of the night was pillow talk with Christina. Everybody laid out. I told my story, then everybody started telling their story. It was not a dry eye in the house. It was so powerful. And like you said, you would be surprised how many women go through so much. So just seeing them open up about relationships or losing their parents, rape, it was powerful. Like, honestly, very powerful.
Well, I commend you on that. I love, and it's always good coming from somebody that has been through it. You know, we see so many people, and I go to so many panels and events.
Oh, girl, tell me about it.
And they get up there and they talk about, well, this is what I'm doing, and then, okay, so what's your connection to this?
Yes.
Did you experience this?
Exactly.
Is this something that you went through in your life? So how are you up on the stage for to tell somebody how to overcome something
if you
haven't even went through it?
That's so important.
it was just, it's always good to hear it coming from somebody that can relate.
It's true.
Just like you said, once you told your story, then everybody felt comfortable.
Yeah.
And it's hard to find places where you can go and do that and not be judged and not be talked about.
Right.
Or, you know, kind of felt some type of way. So that's good. You know, I love empowering and helping women like that, especially with that domestic violence. That's a lot.
Oh, yeah. It's a lot. It's a lot.
We did a panel like that on the cruise, the other retreat. And when I tell you, it was like, you have no idea
how many women have suffered domestic
and it's many
violence.
forms of abuse. It just ain't physical, mental. It's all type of abuse, and people just don't understand.
Absolutely. I mean, from verbal abuse to physical abuse to financial abuse, people use money as power. It's crazy.
Come on, Atlanta.
Yeah.
Let me just throw that on out there. Okay, let's just be clear now. We live in ATL. ATL, Charlotte. But I wanted to just kind of touch over a few things as well. So that's here in Atlanta, and you do that every twice a year, right?
Yeah, it was a little outside of Atlanta. My ex-husband CeeLo Green has a ranch, so I use his ranch, and we had all the girls. We got party buses, and they all went out to the ranch and spent the night, and it's really, really fun, and it's a retreat. So we kind of retreat out in the woods a little bit in his cabins, but it's really, really fun.
That's fun. Now, when I first met you, it was the Inner Peace Designs.
Yes, I did that too.
Still going on?
Yeah, I'm actually turning a horse stable into a studio. Yeah, for CeeLo, which is really fun because we're doing writing rooms and areas where the artist can sleep and a huge studio upstairs. So it's a lot of fun.
But you got an amazing eye. You have an amazing eye. I've seen some of you. I was like,
I've
she
been
has
doing it
an
forever.
eye.
Yeah, it's been a long time. I mean, Ludacris was my client for 10 years. I think about 10 years I did the Ludacris Foundation, his mansion. Like, I've been doing this for a while. So it's a passion of mine.
But that's good. You got a few passions.
Girl.
I know you get it.
I'm a busy woman.
And the coaching I love. And then you picked up a lipstick line.
Yes, we started with lips. It's called Butterfly Effects. It's me and Tony AC, who's a celebrity makeup artist and also my bestie. But she's been doing my makeup for 11 years. So we started a line together.
I love Tony. So sweet. When I tell you her energy, she's so like, I don't never heard her just one set tone. It's like she's that person who you can't make mad. She ain't never sad. She's just so happy and just so. And I've seen y'all two work. Y'all know how to work a room.
Yeah.
I thought me and my partner knew how to work a room. But these two right here, honey, they can work a room, go through it, and be out.
Yes, man.
And get the job done.
But she's an amazing woman, an amazing businesswoman. And just being her best friend and her client, she kept saying, I want to do my own line. Everybody asked me, do I have my own line? So I just said, hey, wherever I can help, let's do it. Because I feel like we have to learn how to do that for each other, support each other's dreams. And,
and it's easy being in business with somebody that you can trust.
Right.
And somebody that you're around anyway. Like my girlfriend Whitney, she was with me every day. So therefore, it made sense for her to be part of Boss Talk. Then she has a license, so she's on my real estate firm.
Awesome.
Then she's assisting me with B.A.U.S.E University. Like, it was just like when you have somebody around you every day and the energy is crazy, and you still having fun, and you don't know how your day gonna go, because it be some days we have no idea what's gonna happen. And then it makes the job so much easier instead of bringing somebody in that you gotta train or you don't know, you don't have a relationship with.
It's very true.
It's hard to trust, and it's hard. I got trust issues.
You do. Let's handle that.
And this one right here clearly got trust issues too, Mr. Matthew. So that's good. I like the way y'all work. She's great.
Yeah, the makeup line is beautiful, and we actually we did everything ourselves. So the colors are highly pigmented. It doesn't take much. How it looks in the tube, it looks on your lips. And
that is
gorgeous.
Okay. I got like that last week. I called no names.
And then you end up putting it on and on and on and on. And it's not that much in the tube, but you're being charged.
Now, is that a color you're wearing now?
Yeah, this is our matte red. It's called Trot. That red over there.
Okay, hot
play on words.
I finished this. And it's for the full lips because we have full lips here, as you see. And I used to be scared of a red. Because I just feel
yeah.
You know how you got full lips and you be scared to kind of wear red because you didn't in it. So I just started branching out maybe 3 years ago wearing
Girl,
red.
you better show those lips.
And then all these new colors they got.
I know, the grays,
the purples, the grays. The Mac got a yellow and an orange. But I did the baby blue. But I had to make sure I was dressed and going to the appropriate place.
That was pretty.
It was very pretty. And then the navy blue I like for night because it's different than black.
Yeah, it's different.
And then I did the matte purple actually a week ago, and I got so many compliments on that purple.
We have a beautiful purple as well, and it's crazy because we started with really classic colors. We didn't branch out to the blues and yellows. And we were like, let's start with something classic that you can wear daytime, nighttime. And it's still beautiful. You can mix the colors. We have a lip gloss stackable that is so awesome. And you can mix the colors together to make other colors. So
really?
It's really fun.
Okay, come on, different.
I know, right?
I love different stuff.
Yes, it's really cute.
Now, do you have all that information online or is it Instagram?
We have a website. It's www.BEFXmakeup.com. Or you can go to my website, ChristinaSJohnson.com, and there's a link to everything that I'm involved in. It's a lot. It's called, the page is called The Circle, because you have to go on there to kind of, get into my world a little bit.
Okay. So, now, I just got to say something about this, because I read this. I did not know that you was diagnosed with Graves' disease in 2009.
Yeah.
And you have had 3 surgeries.
3 surgeries back to back, cut from hip to hip. I almost died because of the complication of Graves. I started getting huge tumors. One of them got bigger than my heart, so it was sitting on my right kidney, and my left kidney had to overcompensate. So as my right kidney got smaller, my left kidney got bigger. It almost killed me. But by the grace of God, I'm here. I have plenty.
Yes, and looking at you would have. Because this, like I just told before we went on air, I get the bio and I'm reading it, and I'm like, you know, you have to read it again. And I said, well, let me go back up at the sentence and see if she's talking about somebody else. And then I was like, no, it says her. And I was just like, I'd have never known that. Just looking at you and just like, that's crazy.
Yeah, it's like, we don't look like what we've been through, ladies. That's for sure.
And you don't let it take you out the game.
No, of course not. It's like, people wouldn't know that if I didn't tell them. And the only reason I'm telling women about it is to educate it and put a face with the disease. But I don't live my life by titles. I don't put that title on me. I'm healthy, whole, and complete.
Right.
You know what I mean? And so that's how I live my life. But it's something that I do have challenges with it sometimes. And you have the tremors. It's hard for you to hold things. And when it's overactive, you lose a lot of weight. When it's underactive, you gain a lot of weight. Your hair thins. I mean, it's a lot. Your skin gets thin. It's a lot of things that come along with Graves. Missy Elliott has it as well. Yeah. And so you just have to educate people to, look at these symptoms. If this is happening, just get your thyroid checked. Because it is an autoimmune disease that attacks your thyroid.
And it's so funny because a lot of people, this is one of the diseases that I think goes kind of untalked about because so many people are focusing on lupus and cancers. And it's diseases like this that a lot of people will just not think about.
And it still will take you out.
The probability of because I've did some research on it. And it's not like 1 in 2,000.
Right.
It's not that, people. So it's just something that you just have to be educated on because it's just something that's rare. And then, like you said, you just don't know. A lot of people, And a lot of people don't understand that thyroid is hereditary.
It controls your heart. It controls your metabolism.
It's very, very important.
So yeah, it's really important. My mom had it and my paternal grandmother had it, but no one ever really talked about it. Until I was diagnosed, my mom was like, "Oh my God, I didn't even think about it. I should have, you know."
And I just said it was hereditary.
But how do we know the symptoms are so different for everybody? I mean, it's a laundry list of symptoms, so everybody doesn't suffer from the same things. So we just have to educate ourselves, really.
Well, I'm glad that you're being a voice for that, and I think that along with the life coaching just ties it together because once again, that's something that you have went through that you can actually speak of.
Oh, yes.
And it's just like somebody just going on to say, "I want to talk about lung cancer." Girl, you ain't got lung cancer. you ain't got no lung cancer.
I always say, like, I don't let people, I hate when people say, "I'm going to show you how to get rich," and they're not. You know what I mean? Like,
let me do your hair.
Oh, no, and there's toe up. You are the first representation of your work. Let's be clear. So, if you ask me, just make sure yours is tight. You know what I mean?
Like, people say, "Let's work out. Let me be your trainer." And then I'd be like, "Who's your trainer?" Because I don't want to go to them, but you're your trainer. And it'd be so funny because I go to the gym. And then people be like, "Well, you know, once you come in, I don't even want to talk to nobody in my gym." I'm like probably one of the, they think I'm the meanest and rude person in the gym because I don't want to talk to nobody, scan my card, don't email me nothing, don't ask me for nothing. I don't want to hear nothing that's free in the gym because it ain't free. And I just want to go in, do what I got to do and leave. But I be looking at some of them trainers and I be like, "You really training? Like, you really personal trainer? Like, you need to be working out with your client."
Yeah. Oh, damn.
And then you have so many people being in the like, well, you know, "Can I do your hair?" And then your hair not done. "Oh, let me do your nails."
And see, that's tricky. You just can't let anybody.
Oh, honey, the Angel, she know I would not cheat on her. I've been going her for 15 years, baby. See, mommy.
Oh, nice.
And it's a week old.
Oh, shit.
I don't leave her.
Yeah, I like Terrence Terry. Do you know Terrence?
I heard.
He's bomb.
I had somebody stop me they said, "Who does your eyelashes? They look so natural, so real." I said, I told him Sandy Lomax, Beauty Fashion, does my eyelashes. And she said, "Well, here's my card. I do eyelashes too." I thought she was asking me so that she could go.
Oh, ouch.
When I tell you, I ain't never seen that much glue, gook, or whatever it was stacked on top of her eyes. I'm like, how you been holding your eyes open?
Girl, I love a good, you know, eyelash extension. But for the last few weeks, I mean, maybe 3 weeks, I haven't gotten them. So you should have seen me on the way here in the car trying to put them on.
You put them on yourself? Oh, I love you. Because, baby, let me tell you something. I would mess a whole face up trying to put a strip on. And, you know, after I beat my eyes,
like that.
you know, you can't get nothing nowhere because you don't want to start over on your eyeshadow. So I would have so much glue, one would stick up, and no matter what tweezers you buy, you cannot get that corners to lay down. So I was like, I commend everybody that's out there that can put on a strip of eyelashes. And Christina, she just checked this. That's who does my face. Christina, Amity Artistry.
Oh, nice.
I love Christina. I tell her quick, "Girl, put it on." Because I can't do it. She's like, do the glue to let it sit, get a little tacky. Then you take it, put it
that's the thing.
Then you hold it. And then I'm a product junkie. So
you
I buy,
yes. So you buy everything? I gotta send you some of our stuff.
But you know, there's a clip, like a U shape that you bend, and you put the eyelash.
Oh, yeah,
and you put it on there. That don't
Does it work for you?
No, honey, it don't
hit
work.
or miss with that. It doesn't always work.
But you do yours with your hand?
Yeah, I just did them with
But
my
you have
hand.
nails, too.
I know. I'm so used to it. But I would think I wasn't because I've been doing this eyelash extension thing for a while.
And then I'm like, but do you put it on the meat, or do you put it on the root?
You're supposed to put it on the